If you're like me and love a bargain, then you're going to love the link in the description, as it's going to take you to Instant Gaming, which is a platform that will save you a lot of money on all of your games. This includes Steam, GOG, PlayStation and Xbox also, as well as many others. I've bought a couple of games from here and saved myself some money. You should too. The link is in the description. Be sure to check it out. You'll actually be surprised just how much you will save. Not only will it be helping me out, but you'll be helping yourself out as well. Be sure to check it out. The link's in the description. Thank you. We're in the first bit. Slightly, should be able to target that, but I might just keep pushing this way anyway. I either want to get... Oh no. Don't singe me. Oh, they'll be alright. Come on, lads. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. We've got... See what happens if I gas them. They might get sniped to death. Gas. Maybe here, right in the middle. It might encourage them to leave. If I can encourage them to leave, that's half the battle won there. Burnt alive. Oh, no, that ain't good. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to MoisTea Gaming. Thank you for tuning in and watching my video. So, as you can see, we're in a bit of a mess. We need to get to Verdun on this campaign, which we're going to do after we have freed the British and connected our lines back by taking Mount Diddler. That should shorten our line. It will give us more troops available from Absville and Pontoise. I'm going to call that Pontoise. But the biggest problem I have is this. The gold reserves are non-existent. So I'm actually dubious as to if I can even attack. I don't know if it's going to let me, but I hope it does, because that means we would have done that hard-fought battle for no meaning. Now we've got several missions here. Spirit of France. This is how we win this campaign, and that is to capture Verdun. Now, I don't know why it gives us things for doing it, but it is what it is. So what's happened in this campaign is the German offensive that went through Verdun, they broke through and smashed us thoroughly, and as you can see, it's now a mess. They have so many more troops available to them than what we have. It is not nice. Now, the main reason I want Mount Diddler as well is we get some troops. Yes, desperately needed. We need to get those in immediately. We've also got another mission, Operation Arrow Shot. Oh, we get more troops if we do that. Nice. On the way to Verdun, if we take St. Meanhold, which is the one I was going to go for anyway, then we get more troops again, which is definitely going to be needed. So in the last two episodes, we got slaughtered. We managed to hold them back, but I did have to give a little bit of ground at Hayes Brook, just because money was so low. It weren't nice. Somehow in these, I don't think I've actually lost any of my tanks. I mean, in the battle we did, but not enough to fully destroy the unit, so that's actually really good. But I am going to have to see if it's going to let me do this. This is going to be extremely hard for over. I'm going to do what I did last time and try and pre-bombard it first. Now, it's a little bit drizzly, but that's fine. The siege artillery should still do its thing. Problem is, though, is that it's the rainy season, so we're going to take more damage to less... Our artillery is going to be less effective, and all air missions are grounded because it's raining. Not sure how we're going to play this one out, but we shall see. This is just going to be the pre-battle bombardment from the British side of things. It's going to be a little bit weird recording for the next 2 days because my headphones have decided to hit the fan. I've only got one speaker working in them. Thankfully, the microphone works. Now, at the time of this recording, which is the 11th, my birthday is in 2 days, and I will get a nice juicy pair. Rightio, so this is what we did last time. This is just a basic defense with a few trenches and things. Now we're really going to be bombarded Oh, look at this. Looks like it has been improved. The mud effects and things in the shell holes, they actually look properly wet. Nice. The river's a little bit overflowing as well. Fantastic. This is quite cool. Planes downed, all muddy and smouldering. What look like little runways as well. More tanks blown up. Have they improved the scenery? Is that a thing that they've improved? I know there was another patch. Not too sure what that involved. Unless I've just not looked at it for a while. Well, we've got the Elite British here. We can stick some of these in. See if we can get any sniper fire on the go. This I'm not going to touch. Right, that'll do. We've got the Australian lads in. The Australians are actually really good in a defensive position as they have additional cover from firing trenches, so that's really good. Stay in the fight a little bit longer. Now, I'm not going to deploy everybody because I do want to do the pre-battle bombardment. Something like that. 20% chance of blowing things up, so we'll see. I don't think I've got a supply depot here either, so it should be fine. Immediately, they're having a go. Grenadiers murdered. Positions, more grenadiers, stormtroopers. Lots of basic firing trenches. Not too much, but it is what it is. It softens them up. Making them tired for the next attack. So we'll cease fire now before things get too dangerous. Or do I? Do I let them come at me? Oh, we're shooting. Did you hear that? Where's the sniper? Somebody is shooting. I heard it again. Is it one of these? Do it again. Yeah, somebody's shooting. Ah, yeah, they're coming in. This is what they'll be murdering. Raiders and elite Germans. What I might do is just let them come at us. See if we can murder some of them. If it costs them money, excellent. I'm going to have to try and get every single advantage that I possibly can. And if that means softening up them slightly, then I'll do it. I don't think that they're being stupid. Snipers aren't shooting anymore, which means that they can't be sending any more men over. So we're going to ceasefire this and see how we get about with the main battle. I mean, it cost them 180 quid. It's better than nothing, right? There we go. No gold reserves spent, which is the main thing. National will change has gone down a little bit for both. This national will is basically going to be my backup. Because what I am going to do is potentially give up Hazebrook and Aarhus and pull back so I've got less areas to defend. Consolidating my forces, but that is going to eat into national will and I really need to be careful with that. Never been in a situation where it is this low. But with the numbers that we are facing, something needs to be done. I really just hope I can get Mount Diddler. This is going to be the one that it happens on. Oh, man. Right, let's give this a go, shall we? How confident am I? Well, somehow we pulled it out of the bag on the previous one. But that was a seriously tough battle. We had 15 seconds remaining and we used pretty much all of our supply. Not ideal. So here's the battlefield. It looks really mossy for some reason. But anyway, the last time they actually took this area off me, which was not nice. That tells me I'm going to have to stick a little bit more defensive work down there. We launched the attack from this end. Now, is that going to be the right idea again? That is debatable. See, what I could do is come at it from this angle. The defense here is a lot less deep. Now, over here, it was a definite struggle. They had men right at the back as well. And then they had all the tanks coming over. But once we did take this area, it was a lot easier. Their artillery was positioned around here. If I was to come right in here. It would avoid some of the barbed wire, but we'll lose many men trying to take this area back. Ideally, I want to get a situation where I can shoot the enemy as they're reinforcing. And I definitely don't want a large blob where they can easily get in. Now, if I was to go this way also, I could hopefully get in this way a little bit easier, which might be good, as I could just trundle down here, take care of the artillery, then carry on coming down here, and they'll probably only be able to resupply from here. Now, if I can get some lads in this bit of forest here, they should murder them, especially if I bung some gas in here, maybe. But I've had it before where I've been trying to take somewhere like this, and I just get bogged down in hand-to-hand combat for ages. That is not where we're going to win, because they have a huge advantage. They've got 50% more health and damage, as they are all superhuman. Another potential advantage of coming this way is I could get into the forest and do a rolling barrage that's really close, and I could just bang in here straight away. But what do we do about the enemy tanks? That is the big question. We're going to need something. Now, the only reason why we got away with it last time, really, I mean, our tanks got destroyed down here relatively easily. Now, we had some elite units here, which I do believe were shooting anti-tank rifle rounds at them. Grenadiers kind of got murdered. But what I could do is potentially have some with the forward party. Or at least the second line or something like that. So I can run them along and they'll lob grenades at them, maybe. We'll have to see. I'm going to be winging this again. Oh, hey, oh. These are new. What are these? Senegalese. Who? Terraliers. Oh, these the colonial troops that they were on about. Oh, these are the colonial troops. Oh, these look good. Higher damage resistance. Juices enemy morale. Nice. Okay. But for an extra 40%, they're going to cost, where I can get the elite French in, which have snipers and things. Well, like attacking with the French troops, they are super cheap. We've got 6 lots of raiders. I wonder if they've got more tanks here. They probably do. But I am going to stick some elites in down here. Try and murder some people. Up for sticking some artillery in, but I also need to make sure I don't overspend on this. Because the light artillery is great for suppression and rolling barrages, but with the rain, the damage done by heavies is not going to be as good. So it's legit going to be in case I want gas. Which may be key. Especially in somewhere like here, for example, if I could gas a chunk of it, I can then get in. Just to have that option there, I'm going to have that one. I would like to do an undermine explosion. They are one of my favourite things to do. However, we're not going to have the supplies for that. I'm not going to bother putting any emplacements in. I'm going to leave these troops here. They're going to be permanently sat there, sniping, hopefully, as many of the enemies as we can. I just need to get a force to get in here. Right, so this is what I'm going to go for. We've got... This is the main attacking force with some others down here. I've got regulars here to take the brunt. Then I've got elites to hopefully secure and then eliminate. And I've got some raiders at the back in case tanks get super giddy. We'll see what happens. This is going to be the setup. We've got this area with a bit of light artillery. I've only got one heavy artillery battery, and I've got the balloon up in the air because you need one of them. No planes can participate because it's raining, so our balloon should be safe as long as we don't let it get murdered. If the enemy run and reinforce from here, they should get sniped. We'll see. Wish me luck. Straight away, going to get artillery in the air. Not artillery in the air. That'll be something different. Our balloon and see. Right, here we go. Wow, they've got so many troops. Not nice. I don't see any tanks. Did we destroy them all? Oh, I hope so. That would be rather lovely. Oh, no, no. There they are. They're bringing them in. Oh, no. We need to take this in one turn. We have to do this. If we don't, I don't know how we're going to do it. To be completely honest. With it being rainy and horrible, their heavy artillery shells shouldn't actually do as much damage to us. So that could be a benefit. Their tanks are going to be a little bit slower, which is definitely a benefit. All of this area is quite heavily manned. But where we're going to be attacking isn't as bad. Now, these are probably going to have an arc around here. So if I could just slip down this narrow corridor and suppress this a little bit, I can get in there. This bit looks fairly unmanned. And if I can grab this, I can resupply from here. Take out the artillery really quickly, hopefully. Because if all their troops are going to be sat there, I can hopefully keep them there. Whether that's doable or not is debatable. Might actually be able to get the tanks involved a little bit more. But we'll see. Oh, I didn't put any down, did I? Oh, no. Well, we're doing it the hard way. I'm going to see if I can slip these guys just straight down there. We'll see what happens. They're now going to be wriggling over. Sounds good to me. Just going to have a couple of these back in here just in case. Are they approaching me? Doesn't look like it. Oh, way up. Sniper fire. Nice, nice. We are shooting them. Very good, very good. That mortar is going to be a nuisance very soon. Their forces on the approach have just been murdered, but I need to take care of that mortar straight away. Try and suppress that. And get these in. That's actually the only thing that's hurting us right now. The artillery is coming down. Try and run around that if possible. Now bear in mind that that does not do as much damage as before. If I can just get them down that area, then we're going to be good. That's going to start firing. Suppress that again. This is why you have 3 at least. That is being sorted. Nice. Keep suppressing that MG. Get some lads in there. That's nearly done. You just go in there with them. You two go in there. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Well, that worked really well. We're in the first bit. That MG is now being slowly destroyed. They're going to come and try and have a gander. Now I'm going to send in the second wave. Down here. Go, lads, go. I want to try and keep snipers in here if possible. That mortar is stopping us from doing nasty things to them. Their tanks are now over here. Yeah, that ain't good. Problem is that those tanks are not going down there. Nice. Right, so they're running down that way now. We'll just keep them on the course. Oh man, that MG's it down yet. I thought it was. No, now it is. Nice, excellent. Now we've got another MG and things there. These are going to keep stuff occupied while these guys run down and take this area. Get another lot on the go. This lot is going to have raiders in it, so that might help. Slowly making our way downtown, over here. Those mortars are going to constantly keep peppering us, but that is fine. We are murdering them with our sniper fire. That is really good. We're going to keep going this way now. There's a fat MG right there. And a mortar right there. We can do with murdering them. That MG is now gone. Oh, this is actually doing alright with this. I'm happy with this so far. That, which is being a nuisance. That's it, lads. That's it. Go, 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 go. We're liking this. They're coming in for a gander. Got more troops down here coming in. I could probably do with them being over here, to be completely honest, but we'll keep going this way with it. Swing these down here. Take care of these mortars. another group down there. That's it, lads. Now we're getting somewhere. I could reinforce this area. Might get the raiders in there. Some more lads coming here. You can go in that bit. We're going to capture Y. Might need to suppress that real quick. They're going to start shooting at us in the trench. We can't be having that. This is now happening. Nice. Take care of that artillery. Keep trying to murder us. Mortar keeps firing at us. So you stay there while you're being murdered. Enemy are still wandering around here, but that is absolutely fine. I can suppress that and get some lads in there. And all that's going to be good. Once I've eliminated these, I can then... Oh, wow, why is their morale so high? Oh, enemy tank. Oh, man, where's them raiders at? Oh, they're down here. Oh, no. That might be a problem. We've got elites with anti-tank rifles. They should be taking care of these, hopefully. They are being targeted by it. Whether it does enough or not, I'm not too sure. We'll just have to keep holding on. These are probably going to get murdered shortly. We're going to pull these back and just swap these out. More troops coming in down this way. I'm going to have to bring more troops in this way. These are going to run up this way and grab hold of this. That tank, oh, they've got more tanks are coming in, but these are the lighter ones, so that's not too bad. We just need more troops over here now. They've run away. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Problem is, really, is that this is taking a little bit of time. I need to get more troops down here immediately. But we are now getting more in over here. Nice. Right. Excellent. Let's elite this up and get some in and really go for it now. These can go home because they're just done at this point. Suppress a little bit of this. That tank isn't very good, so we'll just get these units in there. We've got more units coming in. This could definitely do with a top-up. Get these raiders sent home. Get the raiders in there. That sounds like a good idea. Kind of want to get these raiders involved a little bit more if I can in this. Get these over here. If I can have some elites down this way or here, I could dominate the whole area. Not too sure where the raiders are going, but they're doing something. They are being targeted. That is an elite troop. They're going to start targeting them as well. Shooting my men in the forest. If I can just stop these slightly, should be able to target that, but I might just keep pushing this way anyway. Let's just keep going. Let's keep going. We've got this now. We just need to push. We need to push hard. Tanks are rolling back in. That's a little bit of an issue though, not gonna lie. Having these men in this forest will definitely help. More tanks being destroyed. If I can just get rid of this. Where's them raiders? Go, lads, go. See if we can do it in time. And now, because this is contested, we can't actually get our troops in there. Come on, lads. That tank is done. They're kind of giving up. Oh, man. Oh, it's going. It is going. Being targeted. That one goes. Nice. Right. Get some lads in there quick. Suppress a bit of this, I think. They're being slowly murdered. That is now being targeted by anti-tank fire. That'll be from this lot. They're trying to bring in some more troops for it, though. I really want to get... Oh, no. Don't singe me. Oh, they'll be alright. think I'm taking too long. I'm not gonna lie. Need these tanks out of the way. Then I can really push. See, they're going to be constantly trying to feed units down here now. Oh, they're really going for it this way. Come on. I'm going to lose this area if I'm not careful. They have made a mistake, though. They've let this all this area free. I'm going to take full advantage of that straight away. They are really focusing now on this area, and they're going to try and push me out. But because of that, this area is actually free, and I can move these units up that way with them. If I could just keep hold of this that little bit longer, I'll be alright. Yeah, they boot me out there, but that is fine. We've got more lads coming in this way. I am going to keep feeding units here and driving them forward. We're going to have to do. I think I'm going to lose this little area. But all of this is now free. They're very confined. I can suppress a load of this, hopefully. At least I hope I can, because they're going to decimate us if we don't. All our men are running. Go, lads, go. What are you all doing? Get in the trench. They're being absolute lemons. These should be going forwards with them, but they're deciding not to do for some reason. Right, so we're in these trenches. Hopefully we can just sort them out. Because they're mortars, though, they're stopping the other men from firing. We are capturing this area. Come on, lads. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. We've got this area covered. We can actually reinforce from this area, which is quite funny. Nice. Just keep it coming. Now they're just kind of running everywhere. This is really good. See, now they're going to be scrambling to try and grab this area. This is what I wanted. Try and get some men in there. These are going to be a bit of a nuisance. If I can just get a few up that way, then I'll definitely be onto a winner. I just need a few more troops, really. Our artillery is now being a nuisance, but we've got loads of men down here. More tanks are on the way. I think we'll live. Maybe. We might just lose a load of men here. I didn't get any raiders up here. That might be a problem. I think he's now shooting at us, but it is under anti-tank fire. If I can just run these down here, bypass the lot, it'll be alright. Down here we're looking pretty good. Got men over there, which I'm going to get in there and take care of that. Definitely want more men this way. I'm even going to start sending some of these in. Try and squeeze them out. We've got 8 minutes to do this. Whether I can do it or not is questionable. That tank is nearly gone. Nice. Yeah, I just need to shuffle men down here immediately. They're going to try and keep coming down. If I can at least stop them from resupplying, that would be really good. I could do with a few men in this forest. That tank is nearly gone. Nice. Excellent work, lads. Right, now get in that forest if you can. There's so many of them there. Might have to guess a bit of that. We do have more supply than what we did before. I just need to make sure that I don't dilly-dally too long. Having a few troops here would be very beneficial. I might just do that because they're going to keep resupplying from there. And if I can, or even in here, whether we can get there or not is questionable, but it might be worth having a go. So we shall see. I'll reorganize a bit of that. Get some of these running about. These are going to be able to fire at my men, so I'm going to keep them in the trench. Down here, we're looking pretty good. That is getting there. I can suppress a little bit of that. I may be able to get that troop over there and take care of that. I do want to get more troops in this way, though. We'll go some more for more elite units. We'll bung them there for the time being. Oh, see, now they're having a rough time of it. They just need to go home. You need to get back in that trench real quick. They're going to try and boot them out of there. Over here, we're still looking quite damn deep. But both of these now need to go home. We're just going to keep pushing down this way. More and more and more. These managed to actually get there, which is really good. Just need to get troops in. Potentially get these in here as well. Try and guard a bit of that. This is now actually clearing up, which is quite a surprise. If I suppress this and put enough force into it, I should be able to clear at least some of them out. Especially if I can suppress it like that. Suppress that MG as well, real quick. Keep suppressing that. Come on, lads. Go, 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 go. Might even just send these guys home. So I can remove some fresh ones. These are half cooked. I want one sat there just for guarding purposes. I need these to come down here. Take care of that. I want these to come in here and potentially start working the way down there. If I can get these in that bit of trench, that will be really good. They should be able to at least murder some of them. There's a backup. Get these wandering down there. We've got room for some more units now. Some down here as well. That would be rather lovely. They are taking care of this area. That is a result. And then the rest of them are just here now. I've just got 5 minutes to do this. Might be worth potentially doing a bit of gassing. See what happens if I gas them. They might get sniped to death. That would be ideal. They've got men in there. That isn't great. I can send some more troops that way. I need rid of this, really. Get rid of all that. They've got gassed. They're resisting and staying in their holes. That isn't fantastic. Oh, there's a mortar firing at us somewhere. Oh, there. That one there is being a bit of a nuisance. I just need to kick them out of here now. Gotta be an easy way to do this. That's not going to take 3 days. Could go for a rolling barrage and get all these lads involved. Oh, what I didn't realise. Are these going to get shot by snipers? I didn't think of that. I need to go to mad push down this way. And up this way. About to take the command trench. So that is one thing. They'll be needed for that. This is all going to get taken care of. These can go home. You just need to murder some of them. I can use you for down here operations. Could have a go at stormtroopers. See how effective they're going to be in this. I definitely need to be moving on down this way, that's for sure. Kind of forgot to suppress them. They're going to be doing that now, though. They're just going to get murdered, though, in the process. Get some of these in this bit of forest. Taking the German HQ. These are now fighting. We have more men here ready to go. Now, if I can somehow clear this out relatively quickly, that will be marvellous. I'm going to go for another gas. Maybe here, right in the middle. It might encourage them to leave. If I can encourage them to leave, that's half the battle won there. I'll rolling barrage that and get those men over there. Hopefully these will be able to take part as well. Yes, they can. You get down there. You're done. Need more troops in. We're going for it a little bit more now. They're going to get murdered, but that's all we can do with that. Going to get a lot of men in and running through the forest. That's going to have to be a good one. They're being burnt alive. Oh, no, that ain't good. Hopefully I can send these in to go murder them. Instead, we've just lost a lot of men because of that. If I can suppress them there, that might be a good idea. I don't want them just to run in. No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted. I'm going to be running at the flanks and murdering them that way, but that wasn't what you did. Another rolling barrage here. Some more men in. It's more of a game of numbers right now. If I could suppress a load of that, that'll be good. Need more men down here. find some more men down here. There's a mortar somewhere being a right nuisance. Do with another rolling barrage potentially going this way. Get them in there. Let's get these in here. If I can suppress this, that would be fantastic. Heavy artillery on that will suppress that as well. This is taking too long. Come on, lads. You just need this area. Starting to kick them out. Come on, lads. Go, 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 go. Move! I will do this. We are taking this. We've got 2 minutes to do it. As soon as we start getting it, though, we'll be good. Got nobody else up there. We've just got one in the command trench. I suppose you don't need to be down there anymore. You can come down here. Do with you engaging them. You go and engage them right quick so that we don't burn everybody. You go in there. You go in there. Come on, we've nearly got it. Press that, get some 2 fat sets of lads in there. Everyone's going to be happy with that. These are still a slight problem, but I can neutralise that. Get them in there, start bombarding that. Here we go, now we're getting somewhere. This is all that they have left. Nice. Need to defeat these and then we're good. We're going to murder our men now. That's the thought. I never even used tanks, did I? Nice, we're capturing it back. Absolutely fantastic. That is a successful win. Fantastic. That definitely went better than the other one. We managed to sweep. Now then, what did it cost me? Not as much either. Definitely a lot better on that one. We got a great victory. They murdered quite a few of us though. Not gonna lie, that's a little bit painful. Region captured. We've got more supplies back. Fantastic. We've got a little bit of money as well. Nice. Right, well, that put us further into debt, but our supplies are good. And we have done it! We've got more units. Mount Diddler is now under Allied control. Excellent work. We are not done, but this is another step forwards towards pushing the Germans out of France. We have been rewarded with 6 elite units. Nice. Now then. Oh, we've also encircled some of these, or we should have done. It's not showing it. It's 14 cores there. Wow, that is extreme. Hey, they better be encircled. I'm telling you. They must be, right? Surely. On the left is France. Actually quite scared to find out, but Mount Diddler... Can't let them take that back, but we've got some fresh units, which is fantastic. Whereas all my supreme elite Britishness is in here. I'm going to stick a few of them in Mount Diddler straight away. I'm going to stick the other ones in Mount Diddler as well. I need this corridor to hold. Then we can actually start thinking about going over to Verdun. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. That would be fantastic. We now have 16 turns to capture Verdun. Now, our gold reserves are stupidly underwhelmed. We are going to get punished when the enemy come and attack. Yeah. We'll see what we can do. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Don't forget, there is a Discord. I'm in here often. Come and have a gander. The link is in the description, among others.